Warning, the following contains material that may be too disturbing to some people. Descriptions of violence, mature situations, and adult themes. This is intended for mature audiences. Your discretion is advised. And we're live. Welcome, everybody, to Forest to Flesh, episode 104. How's everybody doing? How everybody have a good week? Is everybody doing all right? That's very enthusiastic, you guys.
We're 85% moved.
Okay, cool. All right, you're almost done. Grats on the move. Grats on the move.
Yes.
Okay, well, why don't we do this? We'll go around, we'll have everyone talk about themselves, their character, what situation they find themselves in, because we left off with you guys kind of in a bad place in more than one way. So why don't we start with you, Ferdy? Ferdy, how are you? How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm just worried that we're gonna have a team like a TPK tonight. But with Abe and Flo though, it seems that they are in a nightmare with, well, technically it was a dream because it seems that they were back in the caverns, but then golden beetles sprung out. Now it's Abe's nightmare.
Oh no.
Welcome to the nightmare. Well, we'll see how you guys do. Thank you, Ferdy. Up next, we got Mori. Mori, how is Lucero doing right now?
Poor Lucero. I think a gentle breeze could knock them over, but hell.
Still standing.
You still have 3
Barely.
HP and a dream.
3. At least I'm not charmed anymore.
Yes, we'll get to those who are still charmed in just a moment.
Thanks, Wolfrin. I appreciate that. I don't mind as long as it's not in my direction.
All right. Thank you, Mori. Up next, we got Kyo. Kyo, you're doing kind of fine right now, actually, aren't you, Quartz?
I am in the air, so I am fine. Yeah. But just to recap, last session, Quartz spent most of the time trying to play translator and trying to make sure that we don't get in this new land.
Yeah, you guys haven't really even figured out where you are yet. Be ashamed to die before you figure out.
We still have not asked that question.
But she's very intrigued with this vein that they found.
Found, right.
On next to.
All right. Thank you, Kyo. Up next, we got Wolfrin. Wolfrin, how are you doing? How is Myrkrið?
Myrkrið is hard to say because he heals and hurts himself so much, but he's not looking great.
Certainly been better.
Yeah. But, death comes finally.
Hey, that's always a silver lining, right? Alrighty. Thank you, Wolfrin. And last but not least, we got Zach. Zach, how are you in Candor?
I'm in danger.
That you are. Welcome to Forest of Flesh, where you are always in danger.
Also, the beetles are pretty.
Yes. Yes, they are. Especially to you.
Yep.
All right. Well, Let me just send out the Discord announcements before I forget. Social media posts are gone. They're out. And good. All right. So I guess we'll just hop back over to the right map and get started on the last few rounds of your life for some of you probably. So I've also gotten rid of the vein because I forgot to delete it last time when it despawned, so I went ahead and did that. You might notice that the light looks a bit different. I kind of fixed some lighting issues. One thing I've done, I was explaining to Mori before some of the rest of the players got here, is I fixed the audience view. So, audience, you will no longer have to worry about me being like, let me spawn in the audience eyes in places where I want the audience to be able to see. Instead, now the audience will be able to see through each of the player characters' eyes. So, you see what they see. If they are blind, their token will be blind for you.
How do you do that?
Basically, I just added myself as able to edit and control all of your sheets. And now when I rejoin as a player in a different tab, it has me on there so I can see from your vision and junk. Because I'm dumb and I didn't think to do something that simple before. So
It happens.
That's all fixed. I also just added some little light points on this map where the gold might still be glowing. That kind of thing.
Cool.
So let's cue up some fight music and finish out this fight. Looks like it is Lucero's turn. Here we go. I had to reset my turn order for some reason it wasn't showing up for me. Okay. So, you guys basically spawned by this vein of light. These two tieflings were nearby. They just made sure you weren't trying to steal the vein from them. You said, that's fine, we'll share it, or whatever. They offered to share it. Anyways, they harvest this vein of light into these containers, and then these gold beetle dudes attacked all of you.
Mm-hmm.
So, Lucero, what are you doing?
Quartz, do you remember how high up in the air you are, by chance?
45.
Oh, thank God. I cast Thunderstep at 4th level.
All right, and Lucero, you've already saved against the
Yeah.
the love effect, right?
Yeah.
All right.
The charm.
So what's that purple dot on you? Is that?
Because I saved.
Oh, okay, that's about it. Okay.
So that they can't get affected again.
Gotcha.
Okay. So what does Thunderstep do? You want to link the show spell description? You can click that for us. You teleport yourself to an unoccupied space you can see immediately after you disappear. Thunderous boom sounds. Each creature within 10 feet of the space you left must make a con save. Okay, so you're teleporting to a space you can see within range. How far is your vision right now?
With the light is 30 feet, so pretty much anything that's...
Oh, yeah, 30 feet from this square, right? Because you're seeing... Yeah. And you also got a little bit of light around you from your weapon, I think, too, right?
Yeah. So I was hoping to go over by Abe Flo.
I mean, I think that's within 30 feet of the rock. Yeah, I think the rock was 20 bright, 20 dim, or something like that. But yeah, that should. I can
show what
you
light.
You can go within
does
40 feet of the rock, I think. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you should have 30 bright, 20.
20 bright, 20 dim. Yeah, I think that's what I put on the rock. I checked it between sessions too, I think.
Can you see what the light's brightening?
Yeah. Okay, so you can move yourself up to 40 feet from the rock, anywhere you like. And
Clean the rock.
each creature within 10 feet of the space you leave has to make a con save against your DC.
Would
which
be
is,
that one and that one.
Yes. Okay.
Everybody else is just out of range.
Two con saves coming up. First
Thank
con
you,
save,
Jesus.
second con save. They rolled it in private, but the audience can see it. Let me fix it so they're not rolling in private anymore. I didn't realize they were still set to that. So the first one rolled a 7, the second one rolled a 23. Your DC
So
is
missing a fail or a
17.
missing.
All right, Ramblers, let's get rambling.
Oh, thanks for the follow, Lego Path. Appreciate you.
Lego.
Okay, so the first one fails. I'm gonna say it's the one that was right by you. This one is the one that fails. She's really okay, what does it do? Take some damage. Taking 3d10 and fails to have half as much on a success. Okay. So total of 25.
Yeah, nothing too crazy.
Fortunately.
And for the other guy, he's gonna take 12. And he was still at full. Just by the way, the second guy. Okay. That it? That all that happens? And then you can move. And it's a loud clap of thunder. So, okay. Boom. It can be heard from 300 feet away. That's how loud it is.
Boom, bang.
Hopefully there's not anything angry in the dark. Okay.
There's always something angry in the dark. What are you talking about?
Well, within 300 feet of you guys. They'd probably be here already. Okay. Is that your turn, Lucero?
I'm going to finally activate my blade song because I have been forgetting to do that.
Nice.
Okay. All right. Do activate the blade song.
Blade singing.
What does that look like?
You
You'll-
put me on the spot.
you don't have to describe it. It's fine. All right. Blade song
Describe.
activated. Can you link it?
Yeah.
Doop. Okay. Invoke Ellen magic
It
called the blade
ups
song.
my AC,
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
which is
Right.
why I've been so squishy.
That might be
Richie.
part of the reason. All right. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Quartz. You're flying around up in the air. What do you do?
First
Without a
thing
care.
Quartz is gonna do is she's going to, through the mental link, tell Sybil to tell everyone else that shadow is an illusion, the smoke is an illusion, because
I relay back to you. You know, that's a little late for that, but thank you.
I thought you guys would have been smart enough to know that I did this before.
We literally can't know that until you tell us. Thank you.
All right, and then she's gonna cast slow on all these guys.
Nice.
All right. Slow on how many of them? 2 of them? Or 3 of them? Oh, all of
Up
them.
to 6 creatures.
All of them. Okay. Gotcha. So they got to make what? A wisdom save? So we get 5 wisdom saves from these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. DC 20. We got. We'll go
Dang.
from the top
It's a lot of saves.
and then go in order in that way. So what was the DC? 20. We got 2 fails.
Yep.
Their wisdom save is high. They got a +9. So we got make, fail, make. All right. So they're slowed. I'm gonna put. We should have a custom one for slow. We don't. I don't think. Do we? There's probably a snail.
The snail. Yeah. It's in the first row of black ones, the first full row.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Snail icon on them. All right. You've slowed them. You alter timer on creatures. Wisdom save. Speed is halved. They take a -2 to their AC. And Dex saves. And can't use reactions. All right.
And then she's gonna fly closer to their allies. And then she's gonna bardic inspiration Abe and Flo.
Okay.
Abe and Flo, please protect the party. I'll support you from up here.
I think that's what the purple dot was that I put on Lucero, by the way. Wasn't it bardic inspiration from somebody?
That makes more sense.
That makes more sense.
That's what I thought. That's what I was wanted to double check, but I don't remember.
Neither do I.
Oh, it does say I have inspiration on my sheet, so maybe.
Well, different. That's different.
That's
There's-
a different inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one inspiration you get once every session that you give it advantage on basically any roll.
Yeah.
Then that's free and it recharges every session. Then there's bardic inspiration, which gives you like an extra die to use on attack rolls, ability checks, saving throws. Is that what it is? Something like that. Okay.
I mean, it's
It's,
pretty much everything.
For
It's
you,
not like
is,
damage rolls or things.
is it a D10 for you or?
Yep.
Okay. And a D12 at 15th level. Oh, that's right. Is that right?
No,
Yeah,
because we only have certain
scales
amounts of
as you
bard
go.
levels.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
only
Yeah,
14
you're
bard.
multi-class.
He's
guy.
multi-class.
I forget you guys do. You're like 3 different classes too, I think, aren't you?
Me? I'm only 2.
No, he's 2.
Oh, okay. There's somebody that's got 3.
Or she's 2. No, I don't think anybody has 3.
Different
Different
team.
team.
Ferdy used to
Yeah.
Okay.
on Shaw.
All right. Sorry. Is that your turn?
I think I'm the
Quartz?
only one who's a single class on this one.
That's it.
All right. Myrkrið?
Okay. It's a hairy situation, unintended.
Says the werewolf.
So I guess I have to make my wisdom save. And I don't.
Did you already succeed on it?
No, for my thing.
Oh, okay,
Healing.
your thing. I gotcha. Okay.
So heals a little bit.
Wait,
And
isn't it advantage?
Oh yeah, you still
Oh, it is
Yeah.
because of the feast.
Heroes
So never mind.
Feast. Yeah, you still got Heroes Feast. Yeah.
God, I really don't need to attack people right now. Okay.
Nice.
Then I guess I'll just continue to lay into this one. I did have to. I was looking over my sheet the other night and I noticed that I had one too many rights, so I had to delete one. So my right is different now. I lost one.
Okay. All right. Well,
Uh,
I'm glad you don't
some
have too.
attacks.
I'm glad you don't have too many of them now. That's a good thing.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go reckless for now.
Okay.
No, I think that's a great way to die.
Attacks.
All right. 19
They're not
hit-
at advantage.
19 hits. 27 hits.
I have all the things.
This
clicked.
one, right?
Yeah, this one.
Okay.
So it's lightning now instead of fire.
22, 30, 42, 47, 57, 61 total damage.
Dear
Does it fall
God.
over? Please make it fall over.
It's
Is this thing
looking
still alive?
it's looking very rough. Like in that assault, I think it was almost bloodied when you started that, or right up bloodied.
Okay.
In that assault, you've torn off like several of its legs. Like It's just barely going.
Just ripping them
Gross.
off and throwing them
I hate it.
generally in my allies' direction and annoying them.
How many legs does it have?
I don't know. It looks like in the picture it only has 4 limbs. Maybe you tore off like a leg and an arm or something. But you did. It's just barely hanging on, basically. Is what I'm saying.
Okay. So yeah, Myrkrið goes nuts on the thing. I guess
our combat is costing them an arm and a leg.
I will. We're here. That's it.
Okay. Hands stained with blood. Let's see here. God, why is your sheet so big on my screen, guy?
That just seems to happen for me.
Let me just figure out how to get this sheet to the right dimensions here. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's see. So first things first, I want to do the bonus actions stuff here because he's got some good stuff. He's got this. He's got this, and he's got this. Okay.
I don't.
Oh, you can't see any of that.
We don't see anything.
All right. It's all the audience. The audience can see it.
It sounded impressive though.
Okay.
That was.
So let me try this again. So boom, boom, boom. I think that's the things. Okay, so bonus action, you can give the help action as bonus action.
Okay.
He's adept at fighting in concert with companions. Psychic uses the help feature to aid an ally attacking a creature. That target can be up to 30 feet away from the sidekick, and the sidekick can deal an extra 2d6 damage to it the next time they hit it with an attack roll before the end of the turn. Extra damage, same type. So he gets extra damage on the creature he aids against. The creature can be 30 feet away from him. Inspiring help. Creature receives the help also gets a d6 bonus to the d20 roll. So basically it's like inspiration, kind of. Bardic inspiration. So let's see here. I think it's gonna give help on this one to probably you.
What's her face?
Yeah, I guess it makes sense. It's right up on her. It just attacked her. I'll make this yellow dot. Okay. So he's like he basically just yells, "Oh, look out for that one. It's just barely been fucking hit," or something. At Curse as she's been stabbed by this thing repeatedly, I think. And then he'll shoot it. Let's see. Can he hit? No. No, he cannot hit. 14, even with its AC lowered by slow, misses. Don't think he gets advantage. He doesn't have pack tactics or anything like that.
Why must you do this to us?
At least it wasn't a 1.
Remember, he has -2 AC. This one does.
Yeah, I know.
Slow.
It puts its AC
okay.
is still
Damn.
above a 14, unfortunately.
Wouldn't it be advantage because he's attacking without this with that red thing around?
Oh yeah, they can't see him.
Oh, they can't see him. That's actually right. Yeah. Okay, so he would have advantage. Because they can't see him, like attacking from stealth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So 25 hits. So it does 11 piercing. Gets a con save.
Gross. I hate it.
Con. Save DC's 15. It rolls a 7 and fails. It takes an additional 4d6 plus
It takes
2
an additional gross point of damage.
plus 2d6 more for the help or whatever. Right? That was 2d6, I think.
I think the 2d6 goes to the other person, doesn't it?
Coordinated strike.
Oh no, you're wrong. I'm wrong. You're right.
Um,
Yeah, sorry. I read it.
All good. All good. So he does 11 piercing plus 17, so 28 piercing damage. And I'll put another red dot on this thing because it is now going to die in a few days. Okay. That's his turn. He can still move. I think he will retreat a bit to here. Stay in the cover. All right. Then Cursed Deception goes. Cursed has been slacking.
Now, is it Cursed that's been slacking?
Or me. It was me. Me. So one thing I noticed immediately was that Ferdy or Keo said last time about the Hound, I hadn't for some reason I hadn't copied all of the description for the Hound in because the last paragraph was like in a weird place on the page in the book. So I've fixed that. I've also looked at all her meta magics and at bonus actions and stuff, and she's a lot more strong than I thought. Yeah. She's a lot stronger than I realized. So first thing she's going to do is use her bonus action to, what's it called? Where's the ability? Shadow Walk or something like that. Yeah, there it is. Shadow Walk. Oh, you can't see it because she's in private.
Why have you done this?
Because I was messing with all their stuff between sessions so I can get to know it better. Shadow Walk. There you go. So she can bonus action, basically teleport in dim light or darkness, which this entire dimension basically is. So up to 120 feet. She's going to move. She also has really good eyesight.
I don't think she's in dim light.
Who's emitting? Oh, you're right.
She can step 5 feet to the side and then do it.
Yeah.
She
could
here.
step 5
Right
feet
here,
to the
she can
side and
do
do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
And then
Then she will do that. Then she will do it, and she disappears, and enveloped in shadow, and reappears up here, the top of this little plateau. Then she turns and faces the crowd of golden beetles and people being killed by them in the valley below. And she says, "Fucking die," as she lifts up her hands.
Sounds about right.
And she will use her meta magic, empowered spell, and twin spell, which is a shitload of sorcery points because the spell she is casting is her 7th level spell,
Ooh.
Finger of Death.
DC 18, nice.
So, show spell description, please. Okay, there we go.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, it does horrible, horrible things.
So, how many sorcerer points does it cost her? 7 for the spell level for twin spell. Then it's 1 for empowered spell, which empowered spell can stack with another meta magic. So it's 8 sorcery points to do that, which is a lot.
Hey.
Let me just mark that. 8.
Also, make sure you know her charisma mod.
Why you bring up now? Her charisma
because
mod
you'll need
is-
it to
what the
reroll.
empowered spell does.
her
Yeah,
charisma
just
mod
make sure you
is
know it eventually.
5. 5 is her charisma mod. Okay, so
Cool.
you roll damage for a spell. You can spend 1 sorcery point to reroll a number of damage dice to your charisma modifier. So if I don't like the damage on that, I can reroll some of those die, which
Yep.
I'm going to reroll all the
Should
2s. I'm going to reroll all the 2s.
Yeah.
There's 3 2s.
Reroll
So
the threes too.
yeah, probably reroll the 3s too. So
They're below average.
6 die.
Yeah, technically, yeah.
2 3s.
Oh yeah, D8s. Yeah,
6
definitely.
D8s.
5 D8.
It's 6 because only 1 die was. It's 6. It's 3 3s and 3 2s.
Yeah, but you can only roll 5 of them because that's.
Oh,
the charisma
you
mod.
right.
Yeah, that's why I said keep charisma mod in
Okay,
mind.
okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right, so we got 20.
Oh, yep, that is better than what we had.
21.
11 was what we had, so that's plus 10.
plus.
So 61.
Plus 6 is 27. Plus 3 is 30. Is 60. 60 damage.
60 even
Yeah.
for 2 different enemies. Is that right?
Yes, but they
Oh,
gotta
nope,
make
you're right, yeah.
they gotta make con saves, and if they succeed, they take half. So she's gonna target the one that this guy because she was told to. Doesn't really help her. She doesn't get to use the die because she didn't roll a d20 to hit them. She's gonna target this guy. And which one looks beefier? She can still see that one from there. She's got 120 feet of vision, so.
But it's only 60 feet.
Yeah, okay. She can target this one. That's fine. So this guy. Con saves. DC's 18.
Everybody get ready.
2 successes. Shit.
Which one is the first one?
First one.
Hopefully it's not this
Second
one.
Second one right here.
Cool. I am only charmed against that one.
Okay.
Silvery barbs.
All right. Which one? This one?
Yeah, the
Or-
first one, the one that rolled a 24.
All right.
I'm going to give the advantage to Myrkrið.
All right. Here's
Sir?
the reroll. 11. That's a fail. So
Yay.
this one takes 60 damage and fucking dies.
Nice.
Dies instantly.
Understood the assignment.
Yes. This one takes 30 damage.
I have to be able to see them, right?
I believe so on Silvery Barbs, yeah.
That one takes 30,
Yeah.
and it is more than bloodied now.
Oh, wait, I think I can see it from where I'm at.
It's probably in, it's
Yeah.
in dim light.
Do you want silvery barbs, that guy?
And line goes all the way to there.
Yeah.
All right. Silvery barbs on that guy. Another con save coming up. There it goes. That is a fail. He'll take another 30.
And I'll give it to hands stained with blood.
All right.
Can you see them?
I don't know if you can see in the cloud.
He is
Oh.
looking pretty rough.
Well, did Civil tell them?
Well, I guess.
Yeah. Does Lucero knows it's an illusion now, right?
If Civil told the
don't.
rest of them.
Did you tell them, Civil?
It's still not my name.
Candor?
Candor, sorry.
It's not just me.
Technically, no, I did not.
Yep. All right, then.
Then I'll do quartz.
Alrighty, Quartz. You can have the advantage. That's her turn. Bad guys go now.
Down 4 to go.
1 down, 4 to go. Let's see. Let's see here. Quartz still up in the air, right? How high?
45.
45. Okay. You got you on the ground though. They only have half movement right now, right? Because they're slowed.
Well, only the 2 in the front.
Yeah, these two. I'm going with them first. They can still move to. That's what? 5. Well, 5, 10, feet. Yeah, he can still move there. Okay. About this guy. I'm gonna move here. This guy's gonna go looking for hands, I think. What's the save against the smoke?
Let me look at that. Hold up.
Intelligence, investigation, program delusion, investigation.
Programmed delusion.
Here's the intelligence check. 21.
Just enough.
He runs into the smoke. Oh, look, there's a little hand stained with blood sitting there. All right, so we'll start with this guy is going to attack you, Abe Flo. Let's see. We got this. All right, we're gonna first attack, second attack.
Can only attack once because they're slow.
Oh, you're right. All right, 22. That misses, right?
Yep.
All right, this guy being attacked by Myrkrið is going to return the favor.
Yep.
2 attacks on you. 1, 2. Oh, wait, he's also slowed. He only gets 1. 18.
18 does not hit.
All right. This guy is also going to attack you. He is not slowed. 1, 2. 26.
26 will hit. 19 does not.
Let me click that on the correct thing. 26. You get 8 bludgeoning damage, 19 radiant damage.
And I forget, is their text magical?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Very, very magical.
Okay, I heard.
All right. And then the last guy is going to attack. Hands stained with blood.
How hurt his hands stained with blood?
He's not looking great. He's right now he's bloodied. He's right at bloodied. So if he gets destroyed here, it's going to kill him probably.
I will Blood Curse of the Eyeless and Amplify on these attacks.
What does it do? You want to link it?
Yep.
When a creature 30 feet of you makes an attack.
Wait up. Did it use investigation to go through the thing?
It did.
Because it uses its full action.
Oh, that's its action. Yeah. never mind.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So it doesn't get to attack him. Good call.
Thank you.
Save your blood curse.
Save my life.
Favorite
takes
for
life
one
to use those.
mage it.
All right, Candor, you're up.
Oh my god, it's my turn. Cool. I hop on the broom that I have.
All right. You pull out the broom. You hop on. Take
I hop
flight.
on. I do. And I would like to run.
How high are you going?
Let me see. 50 feet. Just making sure what my speed was. I mean, I'll go 30 feet up to start with.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'll go. Let's see.
So what I usually do is I
Oh, wait,
put
no.
it.
I forget.
You click on your token. You have those 3 different colored circles at the top.
Yes.
I usually put your height in the red circle. Some people put their movement there. That's usually how I keep track of it. But if you can keep track of it however you want. Just
Okay.
as long as we know.
I just know the green one I think is my health. So yeah. Okay.
No worries.
All right.
When does he get
Okay.
another save from the charm?
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah. Is that
And-
not an action? I guess.
Creature charmed can repeat the save at the end of each of its turns.
End of my turn. Okay.
I just wasn't sure if it was start or end.
Yeah. Okay. It has been just a moment since I have played. Do we do diagonal movement in this again?
Yeah, you can do diagonal movement, of course.
Okay. I just completely forgot. I had that moment of like, hold on a second.
Yeah, moving one square
And I move
diagonal.
over
Yeah, yeah, you got it. You got it.
Okay.
All right. So you're
Just
30
that moment
feet,
of
30 feet up,
Ah.
and you're over there.
30 feet up and currently running.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Well. So are we just ruling that this one here is the only one I can't attack?
It's all of them, right?
Charmed
Mhm.
condition. A charmed creature can't attack the charmer, I think is what it says. Charmed creature can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects. The charmer
Yeah,
has
that's what I thought.
Charmer has
Yeah,
advantage
but-
on ability checks to interact socially with the creature.
I thought we ruled last time that we're just doing one charms save. Otherwise
Oh,
we're doing,
yeah,
like,
because
6 charm
otherwise-
saves.
Yeah, otherwise it's 5 every.
Yeah. Every round, yeah, that's a fair point. Yes, you're charmed.
Well, it's
to
only
all
if you start like next to them, and I thought that it said that you couldn't be charmed by that same thing, like within 24 hours. What's the thing?
once it
Do you want
exceeds.
to link that again, just in case?
Yeah, here it is. Creature starts.
And it does say this
Feet.
beetles or a
No.
divinity.
Right. Technically, that's how it should have been done, but I think Ramblin ruled that instead of just
I didn't want you to have to roll against it 5
different-
times. Yeah. Like if they
Okay,
were
well, I
all
mean,
around
if it's
you.
for everybody, then I can't do anything, and I end my turn.
All right, you roll your wisdom save, bro.
Should.
End
Look at
that
you.
charm finally.
Probably not.
Fuck.
Yep, nope.
All right.
Crap! I forgot to. I could
You
dash,
can-
but
Do you have like healing spells or
no,
things that affect yourself or others?
no.
No. All right.
Oof.
I forgot to dash though.
You can bardic inspiration.
See, he's ended his turn though. Is the thing.
Yeah.
All right. Before my turn, can you roll for if they're still slowed?
Sure. Do they do it once at the end of each of their turns? Were they supposed to do that?
I believe that's how.
Can you link slow again?
Spell again.
Concentration of
Yeah.
Another at the end of its turns. Yeah.
All right. And what was a wisdom save? Okay. So wisdom saves 1, 2. Fail.
Good. That's good. So, all right. So Abe Flo will hold out a ring in their hand and then cast a transmutation spell from the ring of spell storing, and they would cast haste on themselves.
All right. Yeah. So they slow down and you speed up.
Correct. So I
Alright.
think I can do one action for my turn.
Yeah, you cast haste on
I
yourself.
gain an
with-
action. Okay.
which is an action, right?
Yeah.
But then you gain another action from being hasted.
Just one action. I could either attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use it.
Yeah.
It's an object action. All right. So I'm gonna run towards Myrkrið. Actually, I could just like with enough speed, I can move here.
You're moving out of threat range for this guy.
They're
think.
slowed.
They're slowed,
They don't
so
have
you can't
reaction.
take
You're
reactions.
right. You're right.
So I'm gonna attack this dude here
Okay.
with one, trying to distract it.
All right.
You
Make an attack roll. The 21 hits.
All right. A creature hit by the gauntlet has disadvantage on attack roll against targets other than you.
Okay, so you taunt him,
Correct.
and he takes 14 thunder damage.
Correct. And I will use the moat to do an extra thunder damage. How much does it make? Do I have to roll for it? I was inspired. That's why.
It deals 1d8 thunder damage on a hit. A creature. Weapon while you aren't
I'm-
holding anything in it.
Quartz. What does your moat do?
Let me link it again.
Disadvantage. Oh, okay. You're asking about. Okay. Moot of potential.
So you're doing an attack roll?
Yeah.
Immediately after the creature
Um,
rolls spark inspiration.
You have to do a con save.
They take 6 if they fail.
The target and each creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet of it must make a con save. Okay, so 2 con saves then, right?
Correct. This one and this.
All right. First one will be the one you're punching. Second one will be the lower one. Fail, I presume.
Fail.
So what happens?
They
de-
take 6 thunder damage.
They both take another d6, which you rolled. Okay, your d10, which you rolled is 6. Okay, so this one would take a total of 20 then, right? And then this,
14 plus 6. Yeah.
and then this one takes 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this one dies.
Oh, nice.
This one is just by a hair, just hanging in there.
All right. And I try to move back just to wedge myself so that Lucero won't get attacked by this thing here. And that ends my turn.
All right, Lucero.
Luce is gonna. No, wrong thing. Luce is gonna step up and use their hammer because it's all I got.
All right, so you're taking a swing at this guy.
Yeah.
Go for it. 19 will hit. All right, how do you want to kill this guy?
I want to knock the head off.
Yeah, sure. There is a flash of divine light as the head gets separated from the body, goes flying into the darkness. What else you got?
You have extra attack.
There's still another one right here.
Yeah.
You can cast a cantrip.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So over Abe Flo's head, I'm gonna use a firebolt. I will need to use my Amnesium for that though. I don't think it hits with that roll.
With a 13, it does not hit, unfortunately.
Oh.
Zips past. Like it goes in between the creature's like arm and its torso. Like where it's, Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Quartz?
Quartz is gonna shoot down a ray of frost at the last one. Oh no, there's one more.
Yeah.
Just the one right below her.
All right. Make you hit? for 19 cold damage. Okay. It's looking really rough.
She's gonna go fly over to here, and she's going to use another bardic inspiration on Myrkrið. Myrkrið, kill that thing. It's almost dead.
Okay.
And
Nick.
she'll cheer them from the air. That ends her turn.
All right. Myrkrið.
Okay, I will take a swing at this thing.
You hit. You kill it. It's very dead.
So Myrkrið leaps up, like digs in the claws, and then leaps away. And as he does, he turns into like a goo that zips across, and I will bonus action teleport over here.
All right. What's the teleport
and then
ability?
He reforms. It's the.
Link it for us. He wants to see.
it's-
Blessing of the Shrouded Moon. All right. Awesome.
And then he will use his last attack to try and hit this thing.
Okay.
Oh, and I forgot to. Yeah. Shit.
Forgot to heal. Is that what you said?
Yeah. And last attack.
All right. You hit for 23.
23. This one has not really been hurt that much, has it?
Nah, it was just hurt a few points. It's about bloodied now.
Yeah. And we don't do flanking in your game, right?
Nah, we haven't been because I get flanking on you if we do that.
Just making sure. That's it for me.
All right. Hands. Hands will helpful coordinated strike. Inspiring help. Is gonna give the help to you, Myrkrið. And obviously it's on this guy. And he'll just drop his gun and pull out 2 swords he's got stashed on his back in scabbards. 2 little short swords. And he'll just be like, come on, let's tear this thing apart. And he has multi-attack. He'll attack twice. He hits both times.
Okay.
What?
Oh, I was just saying nice.
Okay. Okay, all right. He gets an extra 2d6 on one of the hits. On this hit, which is not a crit, so it doesn't get +4. 2d6. So 12 damage. Plus another 10. 22 damage, which they are actually resistant to. But I guess I could have cunning action disengage, but I wanted to help you. All right. That's his turn. Curse.
I will use my blood curse to remove the resistance to his damage.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
All right, so he takes
I don't think I
another
need to-
11.
Yeah, I don't have to amplify that one.
Use your action to temporarily weaken its resilience. Till the target's next turn, it loses all resistance to damage types dealt by the triggering attack. Okay. Cool. All right. Curse. It's running low on sorcery points at the moment. Do. Let's see here. I think she might just freaking. Eldritch Blast?
She's Eldritch Blast?
She shouldn't, but she does for some reason. Can sorcerers get Eldritch Blast?
No.
Not without doing
Yeah, they
shenanigans and feats.
I don't think so.
I think there's a feat or something that gives it to you.
She doesn't have it.
Yeah.
I don't think. I don't see any feat that would give it to her. I don't know why it's on her sheet. She can chill touch though. That's a sorcery spell, I think.
Yes.
Yep. Wait, I think so.
Yeah, it is.
Chill touch.
Magic innate.
She doesn't have it. She doesn't have magic innate. No. Chill touch. Why is there a bonus? Bless? She does not have bless. It is a 17. I don't know why it did that. That's weird. She misses. Okay. She can teleport again as a bonus action. I guess she'll do that since the fight is not right up in her face now. She'll move down here in line with you guys. Dash her turn. Bad guy gets to go again. He is going to focus on killing hands. 2 attacks. 15 and a 15. They both miss. Candor, you're up. The one that charmed you did die, but unfortunately, you're charmed to this one still. Candor?
I am looking. I guess on my broom, standing there, I'm gonna start playing a song for counter charm, so that I get. Oh no, I already have advantage. Never mind. Right, because it's wisdom.
Yeah, it's wisdom. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Instead, I guess I will hide and see. Trying to think if there's anything else that I specifically could do right now, but there's not much.
Are you far enough away to hide? Let me check.
I'm outside the dim light area.
Yeah, but they have dark vision.
I can hide even when lightly obscured.
Can you hide when they can, like, when lightly obscured? Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah. I always think of it as like you gotta have cover or be in darkness, but lightly obscured
I'm in
works
darkness, but yeah.
for you. Yeah, okay. Cool. Hide action. Stealth roll, please.
Okay. Where'd it go? There it is. Jeez. And I have advantage because of the hood.
31.
So 31.
Disappear.
Sorry, the cloak. Sorry. I guess I don't have much else to do. So hold on. How far out is my thingy? Did I not put that in here? I didn't put that in here. Wow. 60 feet. Okay. I can't quite get over to you guys, but I could get. You've already got one. Abe, do you have inspiration?
I lost it because I used it already.
Cool. Take another.
Nice.
This one, if you fail with it, you keep it.
Oh, okay.
Right on.
Okay. Mine, I think, is a D6. No, apparently mine is a D8 now.
Right on.
Cool. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think I'm fairly safe over here, so I'm gonna stick around. So
All right.
I will roll my wisdom to not be charmed again.
Yeah.
Probably not. Oh, 17?
Yeah, I think
Does that-
meets it beats it. Yeah.
Was that just barely? Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
Yay!
yeah. You're no longer charmed. You can take that heart icon off you.
Oh, if I was in the correct tool, I could do so.
Here, I
There
got
we
you.
go.
I got you.
No, I got it.
Okay. Good turn. Abe and Flo.
Better than the last one.
With the program illusion, can I use my passive investigation to see right through it?
We ruled that you have to take the action to be able to see through it. Right? You have to use your action to make an investigation check. That was the ruling.
Right.
Okay.
But you're
Then-
hasted, right?
Yeah.
So you got 2 actions. So you can
Alright.
make the check and then attack. So
Yeah. All right, let's do that. It seems that they all went through like something. What was the illusion?
It's a smoke grenade.
All right.
Smoke, yeah, so it's not a very disbelievable one.
Okay. So I'll run through that smoke grenade.
all right, make an investigation
Five.
check.
10, 15. Investigation. Where is it? There.
22, I think, beats it. Pretty sure.
Alright. 5,
Yep.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I start. As I run towards the beetle, I charge up my gauntlets to hit it.
All right.
First attack.
30 hits for 9.
Oops.
Were you gonna hit it again? Is that something you were gonna do?
Is it dead?
No, not with 9 damage. Well, you crit failed on that second roll. It's a 13.
I'll use my lucky.
All right, you spend a
My
point.
1 day lucky.
Yeah, okay. Spend a point of luck to re-roll that.
Yep.
All right. 16 misses.
I'm gonna use the inspiration that was given to me. Was it a D10 or a D?
Did you say a D8, Candor?
D8.
D8.
D8. 2 makes it a 18, which is just enough to hit.
Okay, it does consume.
For 11 thunder damage.
And I'll use my bonus action to go back 15 feet.
All right.
And that's it.
All right. Lucero.
If I have extra attack, does it eat up both attacks to try to see the illusion?
It's just an action. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
your-
because you get attacks per action, so it would eat it.
Yeah, because extra attack is when you make the action to attack, you get an extra attack. I think that's how it works. So yeah, it would.
Yep.
It would eat up your extra attack. Or you could just fucking run in there blind and swing with disadvantage. Like you could do that. You have 3 HP. Just keep that in mind.
I'll go up to the edge of it and try to figure it out first.
All right. Investigation check. This is no way near as bad as the Staff of Swarming Insects was for teams. You succeed. You can see through the illusion.
Okay.
Still have a bonus action and movement.
Don't think any of my cantrips will work for that, though.
Yeah, I don't think there's any cantrips that are bonus actions. Except for like Shillelagh, maybe? There might be others, but that's the only one that comes to mind. There are spells that are bonus actions, though.
Healing word.
Healing word, for example.
All I have left is a nuke. All I have is an 8th level spell slot.
You can cast.
I mean, nukes
healing,
are spells too.
You cast healing word at 8th level.
I don't have healing word. You think I'd be stuck at 3 HP if I had healing word?
You can't dodge because dodge action. You only have a bonus action. All right. Do you want to just end your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Quartz.
Staring intently at smoke.
Quartz is gonna Ray of Frost it.
Go for it. $17.
It's 27. Oh no, it's saved already. So yeah, 17.
Misses.
Arg.
What are you, a pirate?
Yeah. I think she's gonna fly
Don't
down
give Quartz
to the
ideas.
ground. And
To get out of the rain.
can I cast 2 cantrips in one turn?
You
No.
can cast 2 cantrips, I think. Like if you action
I'm
bonus.
pretty
action.
sure you can.
That's if you have extra
No, you
attack
can't.
like I do.
You can't? I thought it was just you
And
couldn't
even then,
cast
I'm pretty
2
sure you
spells.
can't.
Like you can do a spell and a cantrip.
Oh wait,
for
no,
sure.
that's
So you can't do like one
I can do
action
it.
cantrip and then one bonus action cantrip.
I thought you could. Let me look it up.
Yeah, let's look it up. I think I thought it was a no, but I could be wrong.
maybe
only-
their bonus action.
I'm seeing the only restriction is if you use a bonus action to cast a spell, the only other spell you can cast is a cantrip. So you can't cast 2
Okay.
cantrips. Or I'm sorry, you can't cast 2
You
spells.
can't.
But you can cast 2 cantrips.
As an action, you can cast. I'm seeing it in a couple different places that you can cast 2 cantrips.
Okay,
Yes,
that's fine.
according
I
to
just was
D&D
wrong there.
Beyond.
That's fine.
Okay, a bonus action. I'm
So
gonna
close.
blade ward.
All right. You extend your hands to your next turn. You have resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage dealt by weapon attacks. Okay.
It's my Earth Genasi ability. And I'm gonna she's gonna like harden her skin slightly and then like throw her hands out so she like gets in the way of Lucero in case the bug comes at her. Them.
All right. Fair enough. Is that your turn?
That's it.
All right. Myrkrið.
All bugs must die.
Hit.
And for the first time, since I always forget, I would like to use this bardic inspiration on the damage.
Okay.
How do I do that?
Yeah, you roll a D something.
Do you have to make a save?
D10. D10.
A D something.
A
Yep.
D
mhm,
something.
Correct.
All right.
I thought yours was the one that does the weird thunderous burst thing.
Yeah,
That's-
that's quartz.
Mine only
Isn't that
does.
who I got it
So here, let me roll it again. You can only use it for attack roll, ability check, and saving throw. So if you use it to increase your
the
attack roll, then it does the con save to do the extra damage.
Okay. So it needs to make the con save.
Okay. Con save. Coming up. Here's the con. It's a 19. It fails, I think.
Fails.
So it takes a D10 extra. Is that what it was?
Well, whatever he rolled.
Like 3
to-
extra plus 20. Or I'm sorry, plus 19. So 22
So 22 total.
total. Just barely hanging in there.
And I have 2 more
Ow.
dice. So.
Okay. You hit. It's very dead. It's very, very dead.
Yay!
It's just, I would like to just. Myrkrið is tearing into it, tearing off limbs, throwing the pieces away. He's going to try and reduce this to less than a pile of rubble. Because
Yeah.
the rubble will be scattered.
Yeah, you can do that. You rip it apart. After you deal the killing blow, there's like a flash of light, right? When you do that. Now, when you just start ripping it apart, there's no light coming out of it. Like the light stops when it dies. Okay. You have congratulations. You have killed them all.
Yay.
A silence sort of falls over the battlefield as everyone kind of like
I can fix that.
catches their breath. What do you guys do?
Luz is like sagging on their hammer. They are very tired.
Tired boy.
Very
Is everyone okay?
No. Pretty sure
Do
most
you see
everybody
that?
not okay.
Do you see that from all the way over there?
Yeah.
I can't even see you.
I can hear your thoughts.
Hands is
Andrew,
cheering
come
on
back.
Myrkrið as
You
he's,
get like
ripping
an
this thing to
image of
shreds.
like yourself, but like from my vantage point in your mind.
Luz
Does that
very
mean you can-
expertly uses that to flip Candor off.
Does that mean you can understand or like you can know our thoughts all the time? Is that how that works?
No,
Oh.
I'm just using it at this point because otherwise I would be saying things for things that I can't probably hear.
Okay. Quartz is
That's-
gonna turn to Curse Deception and ask her, "What are those things?"
She's like kind of winded too, you can tell. She kind of catches her breath and takes a step closer, and she says, never encountered them, just heard that horrible creatures can frequent this valley. Well, here, she reaches into her cloak and she pulls out one of the vials of light they collected. She tosses it to you, Quartz.
I catch it.
Yeah. And she says, well, we couldn't have gotten through that without your help, so figure least I can do since we were going to split it anyways. She takes the other vial that she collected from like the inside of her cloak, and she puts it up to her mouth. And she chants a word in Abyssal, and then she like takes a breath in off of like a whole nodule in the end of the vial. Like you see the light in the vial dim slightly. And for a moment, like you can see her, like her face kind of gets that more of that color effect that most of you all have. Her eyes kind of roll back in her head. And she makes a noise, kind of like a soft moan.
We're not that type of channel.
And yeah, I know.
Never too late to branch out.
And you watch as her wounds stitch closed. She like heals immediately.
Ooh, neat trick.
And some other things happen that I'm gonna do. And she turns to Hands and she's like, well, that's the best stuff yet. Hands, you gotta try this. And Hands, who's like, yeah, fucking tear it apart, like cheering Myrkrið on.
Turns
Turns
lobs apart towards all the people.
yeah. He's just like, yeah, in a minute. He's like hardly paying attention. He's way more interested in what Myrkrið is doing.
What was the word that she used to like chant it? You still want an abyssal. Is there like a rough translation of it?
Yeah. Be abyssal for like breathe light or something like that.
Okay.
But you don't have to roll or
Same
anything.
thing
to
in
catch
Infernal.
it. Yeah, well, like their language is like a mix of abyssal and infernal. You'd pick it up. Yeah, similar thing.
Not that I have the thing, but for the future.
Yeah, you don't have to make a roll. Like you can just hear it and you know what she said.
Quartz is gonna stuff the vial in her bag. So about a place to rest. It seems we need to take some time to recover. Do you have a safe place?
She's whoops, I don't know how that happened. She's like, oh, rest. Oh, I can go again. I feel amazing.
No, that's probably a bad idea.
We do have a place. She kind of looks back over her shoulder in Candor's direction. Some friends nearby, a ledge.
She looks to her team. Do you guys want to go rest there or rest here?
Well, I don't know that we're going to get a whole lot of rest here.
I mean, we can rest here if we
What's the odds?
if I use
Yeah,
that
but that
item
didn't
that I
break
got
very
from the
well.
shop.
Oh, that is true.
Curse says, don't want to rest here. If there's more of them, they'll be drawn here. Vane was here.
Well, did we not get rid of the whole vein, or?
She says, doesn't matter if they were already headed this direction.
Okay, well, what do you all think? Lucero?
I think we should get the heck out of here.
It's time to rest.
Hands pulls up one of the vials he collected and takes a drag off of it. Same thing. He's like, "Oh, this is good shit. You weren't kidding, Curse. Better than the other stuff for sure." Let's see. Recovers. Okay.
What's the vial called?
I've got it listed as let me pull it up. Vial of golden light.
Okay.
It
I put
has
on my stuff vial of glowing stuff. Golden light is better.
make sure you specify golden light, please.
Okay.
It has 5 uses.
Hey, Quartz,
Yes.
do you happen to know what that vial does? They've been chugging on it.
It looks like it heals them.
Can I have a taste?
Sure.
This certainly isn't a bad idea.
Quartz is gonna hand it to Abe Flo.
Abe Flo will take a sip.
All right, so you hold it up to your mouth, you chant the word. Make a con save. Okay. So you get this feeling of, well, first of all, your health restores to max. You recover all your spell slots. You get the effects of a long rest, essentially. If you're missing any hit die, you recover half of them.
Oh yeah, I could definitely feel like I can do it again.
You feel this sense of like, oh man, how do I explain it? It's almost like overwhelming. What's the word I'm looking for like a god complex?
Mania.
It's definitely a
Pride?
psychosis. There's
Mania.
It's like mania, but there's another term for it.
You think you can do anything? You think you're a god? Kind of thing?
Yeah. There's a name for it. I can't remember what it's called. It's leaving me. But yeah, it's like a psychotic, like you feel really strong and just like unkillable and perfect and infallible like for a moment, but you're able to like shake it off. Like you don't lose yourself in it. You just feel it coming on. But you're able to like shake off its effects.
Oh, I feel better now. You guys should try it. I hand it out and then offer it to everybody.
I'm good without trying the strange glowing drugs, thank you.
I think I'll pass.
Myrkrið just snarls.
Oh, it's grandiose is what I was looking for. Grandiose syndrome.
Oh.
Quartz takes it back and puts it in her bag. Maybe for later.
All right. So you have 4 out of 5 uses left on it, I think.
Yeah. I put 4 uses on my.
4 out of 5 doctors.
So place to rest then.
Yeah, she nods. It's back this way. Probably good for you to meet Ruin, anyways. She'll
Who's Ruin?
friend of ours. Told you, we have friends close by.
What's Ruin like?
Is Ruin their full name?
She says, well, it's short for brings the dominion of ruin. Speaking of names, you all haven't introduced yourselves. What
I
should I
think
call
Quartz
you?
has.
Oh, okay. Well, she's like Court,
But the rest
right?
of us haven't.
Quartz. Yes, Quartz.
Quartz. Sorry, that's such a weird name. What about you, good looking? And she points at you, Candor.
No, I'm no one.
No one. Good. Let's see. Now that's a name. Yeah. What about the rest of you?
They call me the diviner.
Diviner. Okay, I mean, it's a little, well, positive, I guess, but not bad. And what about the hairy one? Does it have a name?
Kind of hard to pronounce.
I assume I still can't understand what's being said.
She's
No, I would still be translating for you.
Oh, okay.
How mean do I want to be?
I can't tell her myself, so.
Well, the problem is you're going to be able to understand me too.
Yep.
Well, I'm translating, so it doesn't matter.
No, I cast tongues, remember? So everybody understands everything I say. It
I know,
doesn't
but I'm saying that
matter.
I'm translating, so it doesn't matter.
So you guys can say something to them and then just mistranslate to me, and I would never know. But
Yeah.
not for Lucero.
So do you guys tell her anything? I mean, she's asking everybody's names.
The one with the golden hair. Their name's Lucero. And that furry thing, it's Myrkrið.
What weird, boring names you all have. All right. Okay, looks like the hairy thing is running ahead. It's that way. We'll just follow, okay? Do try to keep up.
I'm following y'all's tokens because I literally can't see anything.
You should have the rock, but yeah.
I'm gonna fly above us, like 10 feet in the air.
I'm flying
Oh,
15.
I can
Those tokens disappeared.
as soon as roll 20 stops lagging
Mine
to
didn't.
shit.
Oh, no, yours probably did.
Like it is.
Can't you go grab your rock?
Law.
Yeah, you should be. You should.
It's not a thing for me to pick up.
I'm giving you control over it now. Actually,
Okay, thank you.
give me a
Myrkrið
second.
is trying to stay ahead of the light in the darkness.
All right, you should be able to move the rock now, Lucero.
Wayne the rock.
If Lucero or if you're up 15, I'll also join you. 15 feet.
Okay.
Why is roll 20 being a freaking jerk right now?
This is
Alright.
roll 20.
So everybody keeps moving. And it does get dimmer and sort of darker as you move away from the sort of edge of this valley that you were in, like this little enclosed area. Oh, come on, stop lagging, Roll20. This is getting ridiculous. Like you were working fine for 10 hours today.
Oh, mine just messed up too.
Mine is just really bad. Like I can't even move tokens right now. It's really annoying. Oh wow.
There's
Okay.
a lighting interaction that's causing issues.
No, it's not. It's not the lighting.
Shitty
Because it's
roll
working
call.
fine on the player view, on the audience view. Like it's actually working great there, but it's just on my DM window. Oh wow, everything just died. Okay.
Everything went white, right?
Everything went black for me. Like
Oh,
everything.
black. Okay, mine went all white.
Even my
Sweet.
Twitch
Mine is
chat.
doing fine.
Everything's white now. I'm just refreshing. I'm just like, this is ridiculous. I don't know what's going on, but it's really annoying.
Weirdness is going on.
Like, I've been using it
Madness.
all day. And it's been fine. And when you get into a game, it's
Maybe
just-
that's the reason you've been using it all day. You used up all your good hours.
I guess so. If it ever loads back up, I'll let you know what happens.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay. I think we're good. Abe and Flo are way back there or something. Looks
Yeah,
like.
mine is lagging a little bit.
Refreshing seemed to help. It does seem to be working a little bit better now, but that's because I'm not in GM mode. So let me fix that. Which is going to have to reload again. But the audience can see. So she leads you up to this. You're going way too far, Myrkrið. She leads you up to this ridge here, and she points up the ridge. And she says, do you know how to climb?
I can fly.
Well,
I
for,
could also fly.
for those who can't fly, I guess. She says,
How high is the ridge?
it's probably like 20, 30 feet.
I have a rope.
She steps into the shadow and reappears at the top of the little ridge.
I'll fly over there and drop a rope down.
Hands will climb up the rope.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me just kind of as flavor. Let me see how long it is when I knot it up. 50-foot length. Yes. Okay. So basically, it knots up and gives him advantage on climbing it. He doesn't necessarily need it, of course, if we're going slow, but it's cool.
All right.
All right. Abe and Flo are gonna climb using the rope.
Sure.
What checks do I have to make to try and climb this solo?
Let's see. Do you have the climbing ability?
I don't have climbing speed now,
No.
so I assume it's like
No.
Make
athletics or something.
make a athletics check.
Do you have advantage because I'm north? Oh, that was the GM. 22.
22. Yeah, I mean, you can find a couple places to get purchase with your claws and wolf feetses. Yeah, you can climb up at half speed.
Dash? Is it an action to climb? I don't know.
I think climb is an action.
Well,
I can make another check.
it was the check that was the athletics check that was the action. Yeah. So you'll have to you get like halfway up, I guess. Then you have to make the check
Yep.
again.
Very close to the top.
Okay.
Almost there. 27.
Yeah, you're fine. You play
I see
yourself
that.
the rest of the way up. When you're at the when you're at the top, she points up to the to the ridge above. She points up to this ridge, and she steps behind this little pillar and reappears at the top of this ridge. Here, this
That
little
one?
shelf.
Like 60.
Yeah, it's like 60 feet up. Yeah, from the second one.
Oh, my rope is exactly 60 feet.
Right on. Hands will climb up your rib.
Yeah, I unknot it, so there's less advantage climbing up, but
Let's see. Good old hands. Myrkrið, you fail to climb up. You like start scratching at. You start make it like 10 feet up, and then you just like slide back down.
Back up.
Here.
Lucero, did you say something?
Well,
Hands.
just being funny.
Hands makes it halfway up, and then like the rope slips out of his hands, and he falls. And he takes some damage.
Is there a large slab of rock anywhere?
Yeah, probably. Like there's boulders and stuff all over the place.
Can I find like a particularly large one to help
Sure.
these guys out?
Sure. Any of these?
And I'm just going to maybe like a flat one that's like large, and she's going to animate it. Sorry, this one.
Okay.
And so if you guys want to step on there, it can fly up there and help you up.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I think everybody's agreeable to that.
Myrkrið takes a running leap at the wall.
Okay, make another strength check, athletics check.
So I can jump 10 feet high. So I'll be 10 feet up to begin with, and I'm trying to dig claws in.
Okay.
I could do this myself.
Do you have advantage?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, all right.
Because
Then
I'm
yeah,
level 4.
yeah. So you land on it 10 feet up and grab something to get purchase.
And start climbing.
yeah.
It's going to take 3 checks to get up for me.
All right, so make 2 more checks or 3 more checks.
2 more. 3
Okay.
checks total.
Yeah, you make it. 29, 28. Yeah, you make it up there.
The rest of the way.
Meanwhile, the rock is just going to go up and down like an elevator,
All right.
like helping the other guys.
Lucero, you make it up there, yeah? With the rock that they're riding.
I never got to do the bottom cliff.
Candor would have surely left the rope for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, you would have gotten that rope.
Because it was knotted, you didn't have to make a check there. So you can walk right up here if you use the stone elevator. Ye old
The stone evader.
Yeah, the stone evader. Okay, so you guys arrive to this like shelf, this little outcropping. And yeah, when you get up there, you see 2 other tieflings. One of them is definitely a tiefling. You got this guy.
Were you? No, kidding.
And he's wounded. He's kind of like leaned up against the side of the wall of the shelf. And he's got like a bad wound in his torso.
Yeah.
He's very like muscular. He's got a great axe on him that is dripping with blood.
Hopefully not his.
As if it had just been used. But it doesn't match the wound on him. The other one is this one, much smaller, thinner, actually from the waist down is like covered with fur, and the tips of its feet are like hooves. It's also covered with like flesh corruption, basically.
Ooh, sounds like fun.
And no weapons, no belongings of any kind on that one, really.
I smell this corruption on me.
Yeah, it smells like smells the same. The same, yeah.
Smells like teen spirit.
And Curse says, well, this brings the dominion of ruin and fetid, rotting flesh. Friends, looks like we have, well, more friends, I guess, or allies. Glad you all didn't die while we were away.
There's an awful lot of you. Do you mind if I ask where in the proverbial world we are?
She turns to you and says, the world? I don't understand the word.
You know, heaven, world, all those places.
When you say heaven, she like hisses. And she says, she points back the way you came, and she says, it's heaven you want, you can ask them. They serve heaven. Look what they did. They tried to kill us.
All right. So where are we?
I think a better way to phrase your question, dear, is what plane are we on?
That's included in where?
It's a bit more specific.
I would think it's a bit more vague.
She shakes her head and she says, wow, you really, really are lost, aren't you?
Oh, terribly.
Well, this, what'd you say, plane or world?
Sure, we'll go with that.
As you put it, it's called the void or the darkness, I guess.
So, definitely not heaven.
No. No.
Finally.
She says, you might want to be really careful about who you use that language around.
Why is it a dirty word?
She says, well, let's just say creatures from heaven aren't looked on favorably here.
Well, good news. You have an extra friend that doesn't like it.
Yeah, she walks over to Ruin, who's like laying slumped up against this wall, and she holds out her vial that she took one use of earlier, and he takes a use off of it, hands it back to her. His wound stitches up together, and he like stands up. And he says, thank you. Feeling much better. Now, can we see about getting out of this valley, Curse? Heading back to the city. And she says, yes, actually, I think this group was wanting to join us. when she says that, there's a shooting star overhead, streaks through the sky, sticks out like a sore thumb because the sky is basically black except for that very distant kind of like cloudy light.
I see something, I hide.
Yeah. So it's like shooting streak of light. goes through
Coward.
there. All of them look up and watch it, and it lands like you see it shoot across the sky and like lands somewhere in the distance, in this direction. And she says, "Oh, look, another vein. We're in luck. More to collect on the way back."
Now, is that direction the way back then?
She nods.
Where do these veins come from?
She says, we don't know where they come from per se. They usually just pop up in different places. They seem to be affected by the area they show up in. Different kinds of light. Here, Valley of Pained Perfection is this golden color stuff, and she like gestures with the vial. She says, "It's quite nice, actually. Different from what I've been used to."
So it comes in different colors.
I like to think of it as flavors.
Do they have different properties?
Well, they can affect the mind in different ways, but essentially the same properties. She says, for instance, at the edge of the valley, there's a place called the Scorched Expanse. You see, the fires just started showing up within recent lapses. The veins that are
Oh,
yeah. You recognize the word from Broken. She says the veins that show up there are more of a reddish orange. They tend to make the imbiber more aggressive, angry.
that tracks.
Whereas these, she kind of like closes her eyes for a moment, like she's recalling a very fond memory. And she says, these are like bliss, perfection.
So about that place to rest.
Sounds like it's time to head out.
She kind of smirks and she says, well, you're looking at it. Shelf's been fairly safe for us so far. Ruin was badly wounded, and she points to the other one. Flash can't even fight. They were safe here while we were away.
Well, Quartz, what do you say? They helped us. Why don't we provide a little shelter?
Quartz is gonna go into her bag and she's gonna take out the Dairn's Instant Fortress that she got from the shop.
Right.
She places it on the ground. and she'll tell it to open up.
How much space does it need?
It's a square tower, 20
It's a-
feet on a side. So 20,
Big.
20 by 20. I would say part of it could be like into the mountain. Do you have to have the full room for it to actually work? I don't think it says that, does it? Air slits, battlement atop, interior, divided ladder extends. Yeah, trapdoor slowly opens your command. Each creature in the area of the fortress appears must make a DC Dex save or get pushed away and taking
I'm moving first.
taking
Yeah,
damage.
I think we all move.
Do you warn them?
Or
No one said to move.
Yeah.
they keep not warning people, so
Do you warn them, Quartz?
I think Luce would
I would warn them.
somewhat know what this is and be like, nope, 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 nope.
They'll
I would
step.
warn them.
They'll step back if you give them a heads up.
yeah, I'll get out of the way.
I think
I'll
like
probably like place it on the ground and then like fly
Luce
away
right in the middle.
before
yeah, like you
I
could
speak the command word.
you could have this tower like spring up on the edge of this like shelf, right? Like I think part of it could even be like hanging over the edge, and it would still be
Right, just not like the
Sturdy.
majority of it.
yeah. I think you'd be fine.
When you warn us, Myrkrið asks, why do we need to move?
Does it get
Um,
big and it hurts?
Do you want to fall off the cliff?
I mean, it crushes.
Where are you putting it?
It's what it does. It spawns tower on top.
If Myrkrið doesn't move, stone elevator will be in the way to catch him.
Well, I mean, I think you're putting it down below us is the plan now at the moment.
Oh, down here.
No. Over here, yeah.
Oh, south. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So here, I'll draw you a little thing here. 4 by 4.
We're gonna get cozy.
Oh wait. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah. 4 by 4. Boop.
It's a tower, so it's got
Um,
2 floors, yeah.
Yeah. You got plenty of room in there.
It's still 9
And a
people
roof.
though.
Um.
You're gonna sleep on the roof.
Yeah.
Possible.
Curse is like, that's nifty. I just have pocket dimensions, and it's costly.
Oh, do you guys have anything that needs mending?
She checks her belongings. And she says, can you mend magical things?
I can mend them in shape, but not in function.
Then no.
That's fine. Figured I would ask.
Yeah, she'll step into the tower, like looking around like she's on the moon or something. Like she's never seen anything like this. Just like looking up the walls and at the roof overhead, and she's like kind of amazed by it. And she like pokes her head back out and she's like, hands, ruin, flesh. You've got to see this. Step inside.
While they're doing that, I am actually going to do something that I have been like. I guess this is the first time this is going to be useful, but I'm going to cast Move Earth with my Lyre of Building.
Okay.
So let me hold on. Let me put it in my thing, and I keep forgetting to go to my spells list.
You know, we wouldn't do this because they're our allies, but it does a crap ton of crushing damage when it
you close it on
appears.
them.
Yeah, what does it do when you make it disappear on people?
I don't think you can.
Okay, good.
It
Aw.
But yeah,
says,
I would like
it
to start
says you dismiss
constructing.
it. Only works if the fortress is empty.
Because you gotta admit, that
Okay.
would be really funny to do to somebody you don't like, is just like have them go in and then just dismiss it on them.
But yeah, I'd like to start constructing like not like a moat because there's no water, but like a pit around the thing, just to
That's
keep
gonna
us
be
even more
empty.
safe.
All right, so like a pit separating it from the rest of the shelf that it's on, or
Kind of, not like a horribly big pit, but like a pit enough for like something to fall in.
where?
Because I'm gonna do something else in a minute that will make it worse.
Like that, where that green line is? Or
Well, let's see. Hold on. Let me.
That's me, not him.
More like.
gotcha.
More like just like around the whole thing.
I'm not seeing anything you're
Slightly.
doing. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, so you're wanting to put in like, what does it say? 20-foot trench, 20-foot deep trench. Takes
No, not that long. Maybe like 10 feet deep.
Okay. You can do that. You can do a 10-foot trench around it.
And yeah, this lasts for up to 2 hours, so I can just keep selecting a new area of terrain.
Okay. Even goes
So yeah,
like
I can do quite a bit there.
yeah, it even goes like into the mountain a bit, so you get like extra room in there. And then on the one side, obviously, you kind of already have a pit because it's like a 60-foot high wall that you're just like a drop off 60 feet down.
I do have to make sure. Wait, before I do this, is this dirt, sand, or clay, or is this like stone?
It's stone.
Okay, never mind. I can't do it.
Oh, okay.
Which I would know.
Okay.
Or Luce could beat on the rock for you and break it up.
I don't think that's a good idea.
It has Warhammer.
I can't get rid of my own drawings.
It does
okay, I
say that
gotcha.
the tower has magic that prevents it from being tipped over.
So it can't fall.
Oh, okay, well that's good to know.
Oh, well, that's good. Yeah.
You could do like there's gotta be a way to do like a glitch. You know, people some survival games. People do this glitch where they get their base to like be built up in the air. You know,
Right.
you can
Right.
do that with the tower, and it won't fall. You just gotta connect it to like some stairs, and then pull the stairs out from under it.
Is there any dirt around, or is it just all stone?
Most of the area here is just like hard black and gray stone.
Okay, making sure.
There might be some other places in the void that do have earth, but if you're just wanting to gather some earth, maybe you could do so like up here or something. You're just wanting to gather some dirt. I'm looking at the map. I'm not.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, there might be some places where you could find some around the area, but it's pretty craggy, rocky, mountainy spot right here.
Okay.
Well, they're checking out your neat fortress. They're just like in amazement of it. What are you all doing?
I think Quartz is going to enter and
Okay.
Yeah.
just try to find a
Myrkrið
nice
is trying
room
to
for
climb
her
the tower.
to rest.
Well, it's only 20 by
gonna
20, so
fly
I
up onto
think
the
they're
roof.
just like 2 solid room floors. So it's like, do you want the bottom floor or do you want the second floor?
Which bunk bed do you want?
Yeah.
Quartz is going to go to the second floor.
Yeah, when you guys walk in,
Look, this thing can technically hold 48 people.
Dear God.
When you guys walk in, Curse is in the middle of explaining to the other ones why they shouldn't be aggressive with you all. She's like, listen, they helped us fight these horrible golden beetle things. They were just disgusting. And they easily would have gotten the better of me in hands here. But like, I just think you shouldn't try to tussle with them. Okay, Ruin? And Ruin's like, fine. And Hands is like, yep, probably wouldn't be a good idea, especially with the hairy one. And you guys walk in. They don't try to cover up what they were talking about or anything. So you guys are trying to settle into rest. Curse is like, so Quartz, where do you all come from? Clearly not from here. I can tell by looking at you.
Well,
Originally
I
the
live-
material plane.
Yes.
Well,
I actually own a shop called The Heart's Desire, and we sell a lot of different things, and I live with my brothers and sisters. They help me run the shop. Do you guys just stay out here on the cliff side? You guys don't have a home of your own?
we have a place back in the city. This is just what we do for work. Better job than most.
How far are we from the city?
Few lapses travel.
Okay. How long will that take?
Well, I figure we rest. We travel for a lapse or so. And probably have to rest again after that. Maybe one more full lapse of travel. We'll be there.
Okay. What were your friends' names again? Ruin and sorry, I forgot your name.
She points to her and she's like, fetid flesh.
Fetid Flesh. How do you guys know each other? Do you just work together or friends? Relatives?
Co-workers, I guess, is a good way to put it. We owe a debt to similar people.
Oh, who do you owe a debt to?
One of the lords that rules the city, of course. Who does anyone owe a debt to?
Could be a lot of people.
Does this lord have a particular name?
Let's see here. Does this lord have a particular name? It does. Give me 1 second. Loaded my names. Nocturnal Malice.
And this Nocturnal Malice, do they run the whole city? Who's the? You said it's one of the lords. Who's above them?
She shakes her head. She says, You don't want to get involved with them. Don't worry about that. They're secretive, and even just knowing their names can set them off. It's not worth making them angry. Trust me. That's how I got in this mess.
Who does that
how would
remind
we
me
know?
of?
How will we know who to avoid if we don't know the name?
Is there a certain sigil or something to keep an eye out for?
She says, look, just try not to go catching attention, which will be difficult for you lot. Sure, you stick out like a sore thumb, but try not to cause a ruckus. Try not to stir any pots, and if you're lucky, they don't come looking for you. See, in the city, it's all about strength. Who's tougher than the others gets to use their power over them, get them to do what they want. There's many demon lords, many with different names, different ways of showing their strength, but all unpredictable, vile, and dangerous. You don't want to
So you're
start.
saying the head honcho is a demon lord?
Well, they all are. Of course, it's the way things work.
Quartz were in the void. What else did you expect them to be?
It's the way things work here. If you're lucky, one day you can become one yourself, possibly. But till then, well, you would hate to start off your time in the city of the damned by belonging to one of them.
Oh, do we still look transparent?
You don't look transparent. You look like you're like glowing, kind of. Like you're not putting off light, but almost everything else besides you guys kind of like lacks color, might be the right way to put it.
Like an aura?
Kind of.
Can they like detect that?
Oh yeah, that's what she's
Insight
talking
check,
about.
maybe?
That's what she's
Okay.
talking about when she says you stick out like a sore thumb. Like,
I mean, I figured it was just the fact that they're not tieflings.
yeah, well, I mean, you are, but you look different than they do. Like, you have more color to you than they do. If that's the right word. That's the best way I can explain it, is like color saturation.
Right.
She says,
We're from different genres.
Mm.
yeah. She says, your horns look different. Never seen horns like that before on a tiefling. What's your story?
Well, I'm not really sure, where the horns come from. Well, they're called antlers, but, just my parents had them, and so did their parents. Just seemed normal there.
She turns to you, Quartz, and she says, parents?
So, do you not have parents?
I don't know what the word means.
Where did you come from?
What do you mean? Where did I come from?
Where were you before you existed?
Nowhere, I guess. What kind of question is that?
Yeah, the philosophical kind, but, other than that. So you just were here one day?
Well, I mean, I remember coming to one day, not remembering what had happened before, but that's the way it is for basically everyone, eventually. You know, you take a bad fall, you take a sword to the, she like gestures to her head, maybe a spell, and you know, sometimes you don't remember everything.
I assure you that's not what usually happens.
Hands.
Well,
She says, Hands, what's the first thing you remember? Hands is like, I remember waking up on the ground, out in a place, you know, out in the middle of nowhere, kind of like this. Probably different valley or something. But yeah, woke up, didn't know what had happened. Just kind of found myself there. And she turns over to the other two and she says, Flesh, Ruin, basically the same. They nod.
All right, then. Did you name yourselves then?
She says, some of us do. Some of us get named by the people we belong to.
well, think of parents as people you belong to. They take care of you.
Care. Why?
They have a vested interest in you.
Oh, I understand. Like an investment. Like
Of a sorts, yes.
like I take care of you, right? I show you how to find the city, and when I need help, I call the strangers who killed all the beetles. Yeah?
Yes.
Sure.
You hear that, Hands? I'm like their parents.
Or we're like your parents.
No, I think that one's right. They're technically like our parents in this scenario.
She says, don't worry. I'm a generous mistress.
Not that kind of channel.
It's not what she's talking about.
Oh, I know.
She kind of
So,
like,
how long have you been around?
oh, well, for me, it's been a bit longer than some of the others since she kind of like puts a hand up to her head and turns it in a circle, you know, like crazy. And she says, few hundred lapses, maybe a few thousand. Hands
You lose
is
count eventually.
So, how long is a lapse?
long enough to rest maybe 3-4 times. Basically, for players, mechanics wise,
30 hours probably.
a lapse is a day.
Oh, okay. Just is a day. Okay.
Yeah,
Not going to play around with weird
20
hours.
24 hours, 8 hours of rest is kind of what I was thinking.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, which was why I was like about 30 hours was 3 to 4.
Yeah.
A long rest with a couple short.
She guessing. She says, use something different where you come from to mark time.
Oh, just dialect things. I look at the others to shut them up.
I was just gonna say language. But yeah, basically same thing.
She says,
Mostly not you, mostly the others.
is everything so bright, colorful where you come from, this material plane?
To some degree,
Depends on where you
yes.
go.
She says, well, maybe I'd like to visit it one day.
I think that would certainly be interesting.
Well, considering the type of spells that you're able to cast, I'm surprised you haven't already.
Sorry, Wolfrin, you're fine. She says, what do you mean? Surprised I haven't already.
Well, I imagine that they just mean that it would be surprising if you couldn't cast a plane shift spell.
She kind of furrows her brow when you say that. Like, she makes a face.
Insight?
Yeah, make an insight check.
I'd like to do it too.
She
25.
Oh, you meet it, beat it. Go ahead, Lucero. Okay, Quartz, beat it. Okay.
25.
Okay, you have advantage, Lucero?
Yes.
Okay, so she she doesn't know what you're talking about when you say plane shift. But she tries to play it off like she does, and she's like, what do you mean? Of course I know that spell. How would that help, though?
Dear, you did just ask what a plane was earlier. It's not a shame to not know the spell. Just that a magician a magic user of your acumen should have no problem casting it. Should you know it?
Okay, well, let's say I don't know the spell. How would it help? What does it do?
Well, in general, it takes things from point A to point B, except A and B are on different planes.
So if you want to go to the material plane, you cast a spell, you go to a point on the material plane.
She shakes her head. Leave the darkness.
Yes.
No such thing. You're mistaken.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we're not.
I think you are.
Do you
Nope.
think this is all that there is?
No, I know nobody leaves here. If there was a way,
Perhaps that is merely because they have not tried hard enough.
if there was a way, I would have found it by now.
Have you been looking?
She nods.
Or have you merely been surviving?
Always looking. Always plotting.
We're on the bottom floor right now, right?
I think I'm technically yelling down at you guys from the roof hatch. But no, I would have joined you.
Where's Myrkrið? Is he outside or on top?
He's
of
on the roof.
On the
On the
roof.
roof?
Myrkrið is on the roof.
I was on the roof with him for a
Nice.
little bit, but then I went down inside.
I sent you a GM message for what he's doing.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Oh, did I see any of that?
It was in secret.
Depends on when you went down. If it was before
secreted us.
the talking, then no. I mean, he's not really being secretive about it. I was just not interrupting.
Well, like I said, I was yelling down the ladder at them for a little bit, so I might have seen a little bit of the
Then
start.
yes, you would see. He had like cut into his arm and was making a huge pool of blood.
What in the world?
Yeah, I'm not going to comment on that.
Yeah.
We're also not that kind of channel.
Put flesh there. Hands, like listening to the conversation, letting Cursed lead it, kind of sits in a corner by Flesh, in between Flesh and Cursed.
Luce is going to get to their feet and motion to Cursed to follow them, and they're going to go to a floor that is unoccupied.
I follow.
No.
You motion to Cursed to
What?
follow
Oh,
you?
okay.
Yeah.
All right, she'll get up and follow you to the other floor.
You're going to be bored
Why am I going to be bored?
because I'm going to be teaching Cursed tongues.
Oh, well, that's not going to be boring. I know something similar.
What?
Yeah, I know something similar. And I'm going to cast Universal Speech.
Boop. As an action, choose up to 5 creatures within 60 feet. The chosen creatures can magically understand you regardless of the language you speak for 1 hour. Once you use this feature, you can't do so again until you finish a long rest. So who understands you? Them? The Cursed? And
I'm going to choose most of them except for hands.
Okay.
And I'll instead choose Brain. Lucero is the last one. And I'll speak in Infernal and they can understand me.
All right. Yeah. Everyone can understand you, but that doesn't help Lucero understand them.
No. Yeah, but I'm just like demonstrating to Lucero that, hey, I can do this too.
Yeah. Okay. So Lucero speaks in Infernal and you understand. I think you
No,
also
I speak in Infernal and they understand.
Yes, everyone understands that you selected. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, I said Lucero. I meant you. That's my bad.
Okay. No problem.
Okay.
So yeah, suddenly you can understand every language that I speak. Not necessarily. You can understand everything that I say, regardless of what language I am speaking. There we go. That's what I meant. See?
Lucero's rubbing their temples.
Yeah, you already could understand anything he said.
But
Guns is a
only
different
that,
thing.
but it's like, how long have you been withholding this from me?
Oh, okay.
Do you say this?
Not out loud, but that's the look on their face.
I mean, I just got it.
So
You can.
are the 3 of you on like the upper floor or something while you're having this conversation?
Middle floor.
Middle floor.
Yeah.
Okay. When they get up and leave,
Not the bloody roof.
Literally.
Hands like leans over to Flesh and kind of like puts an arm over their shoulder and is like, "Hey, Flesh, do you remember that thing?" And Flesh is like, "Sorry, what thing?" Flesh is very like emotionless, like a still pond. Very monotoned, like no personality, like a blank slate. And Hands is like, the thing. What, you don't remember? And Flesh is like, "No, I'm sorry, I don't remember." And Hands goes, "Good, I can't wait to remind you. I owe you this." And Hands pulls out one of his short swords, drives it into Flesh's neck. Blood shoots out, Like flesh kind of screams out in pain a little bit. Like the first time they showed personality, blood starts shooting out, and Ruin and Hands just start laughing maniacally. Hands pulls the sword out and shoves it in again, like stabs her like 3-4 times. Just keeps stabbing her, and they're both just laughing, right? Like they're both just kind of chuckling and laughing. She bleeds out, like Hands murders her. Goes limp and like slides down to the floor. And they just kind of like look, and Hands like looks at you guys like, huh, wasn't that funny?
Not particularly. Was there a reason you did that?
I owed her for last
Aren't
time.
you on the other floor?
Yeah, you're upstairs. Yeah, you're upstairs. It's only Quartz and Abe, I guess, that see this.
Quartz shocked. Like, what happened? Why did you do that?
Well, I owed her for last time. I just had to get her.
Wait, no, I would see this because we haven't gone up to the floor yet.
Get a little payback. You guys just said you were on the middle floor.
We stopped because I said that I was demonstrating something.
Okay. All right. Well, then fine. You can all see this.
And what was last time?
Well, she stabbed me. She's having a little memory issue.
To death?
Well, yeah, you don't. I mean, if you're going to do something, you do it all the way.
And yet you're still here.
Well, I mean, I came back. Like,
Well, what do you mean?
well, she stabbed me. I bled. I fell down. It hurt really bad. I'm sure she thought it was funny. She didn't laugh though. Did she, Ruin? I don't remember her laughing. Did she laugh? Ruin was like, I kind of think she did in her own way.
How long does it take to come back?
Well, you come back at the end of laps. And these guys don't know anything, do they, Ruin?
No, we've just gotten lucky and not had to die before.
Never died before. That's funny.
I will warn you once. Do not do that again.
That was rather rude. It does leave us a person down.
What's the big... Okay, look. By the time you guys wake up, she's going to be fine. She'll be right back to her old quiet self, okay? What's the big deal?
But that's one less person to take a watch shift.
It's just a little stabbing, all right? It's not... Gosh, calm down.
You're in our home. You follow our rules.
You know, you're lucky Cursed wants to help you guys out, okay?
Or you can sleep outside.
I'll sleep outside. I don't care. Like, I don't need your nice big old fancy stone whatever.
And good night.
Okay, sleep outside. That's fine.
Come on, Ruin. We're gonna sleep outside. Let's go. And Ruin's like, I don't know. I kind of like it in here. Hands just like walks outside.
Don't let the scarabs bite.
I'm gonna sleep on itself. It's fine.
Remember to scream if you die.
Yeah, it's just like, I'm not gonna be screaming. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Quartz is like prestidigitationing the blood from the walls.
Lucero is helping.
And I'll fix any structural damage.
Cursed's
Don't think there was
just
any.
like,
You
well,
can't.
Cursed's like, well, they got that out of their system, I guess. So you wanted to show me something? You said something about what? Some kind of spell or something?
You said you wanted to learn how to do tongues.
Well, I'd like to. Yeah, that would be great. Can you show me?
Let's
Sure,
see.
and I can help.
The way you do magic and the way I do magic are fundamentally different, but let's see.
Make a Arcana check. She'll have to
Take
make
inspiration. Okay.
2.
I do have quartzes still.
Ooh, she crit.
Add 7 to it. On mine.
I think we were traveling for longer than 10 minutes.
Yeah, you show her how you cast the spell, and she's
I
like,
can't fully cast it because I am out of the spell slot, though.
"That's fine. You don't have to. You can just explain how
Okay.
you do it." And
And I can like show her book and stuff with the spell.
yeah, she's like, "Well, it's fine, I guess, but it'd make more sense to, channel it this way with this incantation, but I'm not saying the way you're doing it is wrong. Just saying
See,
that
that's what I was saying.
think the way I
Different types of casters do it different ways.
yeah, it just makes
They're all
more
valid.
sense to do it this way, I think. Here, I'll add it to her sheet.
Spielbook.
She doesn't have it prepared, but she does know it now.
I know we're not going to have time to actually like fully teach her the spell, but Lucero is also going to give her a peek at the plane shift spell. Get her started.
Yay, we're going to start a fucking hell invasion on the material plane.
The problem with plane shift, can you link it?
I don't have it in my book. I have it.
They have it.
Quartz linked it. So,
Thank you.
components, verbal, somatic, material, and a forked metal rod worth at least 250 gold, attuned to a particular plane of existence. So it has to be attuned to the plane you want to travel to. You have to have something from that plane, presumably attuned to that plane, worth at least 250 gold. So you can teach her the fundamental.
Luce would point out that would be the hardest part to get away from there.
Yeah. You can point out like how to use it, like how it would work. Make a Arcana check. Oh gosh, you both roll poorly. Do you have advantage, Lucero?
I wish.
Yeah.
You have my inspiration.
Oh, what is it? 1d8?
1d8, yep.
Okay.
24.
So you do a really good job of explaining it, but she just doesn't seem to be picking up on it at all.
Okay, keep the inspiration.
Ooh.
Well, okay. It was a success for Lucero. It was a failure.
Oh, okay.
It was a failure for her, so I don't think you do get to keep it. Okay. So, Cursed says, yeah, I don't, that's something that's not in my,
It's a complicated spell.
yeah. It's weird. Not to mention, I wouldn't have the material components you said would be required. I don't know how to get them, so.
But since we're here, maybe we could get something to come back here. Lou says while looking at Candor.
What?
Getting enough metals to make something to come back here.
I mean, sure.
Like, why would you want to? Yeah, I mean, you could find something.
That's not why I'm saying sure, but
You could find something to let you plane shift back to here if you wanted. Cursed says, so you all mentioned you needed rest. Yes? We're getting close to end of laps. Perhaps it would be a good time to do that.
yeah, sounds like a good time.
He sleeps.
Before we rest, would you guys want a meal?
Like the one
Another
that you
one,
did.
Quartz?
Endless Heroes Feast.
Yeah.
You have it in you?
Mm-hmm. I will have to exert myself completely, but if we're about to go to
Looks at her
bed,
concerned at that.
if we're about to go to bed, I'm fine with it. She looks to Cursed and Ruin. Food?
They both kind of shrug. Sure. Could eat. Ruin's eyes kind of look over Lucero for a moment, like as if he might be considering eating Lucero. And he says, hungry. Sure. What do you have?
So first, Quartz spends a 4th level spell slot. She snaps a little bit, and then a gem encrusted bowl appears in front of her, and then she starts to cast Hero's Feast.
It's a 6th level spell.
I have an 8th level spell slot.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 4th level for some reason.
Well, I needed to use a 4th level to make the bowl.
Oh, okay. All right. Hero's Feast for you bring forth great feast, including feast 12. Okay, so everybody can eat from it. Are you gonna let anybody gonna bring hands a plate or no? No? Okay.
Luce will be too.
Yell out there. We
to
have
be
food.
nice.
You said I wasn't welcome in your home, whatever that is.
Only if you don't follow the rules.
I did what Cursed says. I didn't get aggressive with you all. It's just had a score to settle with that one.
If you promise not to kill anyone else, you can have some of my food.
All right, I won't kill anyone else.
You promise not to kill anyone else, at least while
No
you're inside the
attacking
fortress.
allies.
Such strict rules. You guys are so weird.
We don't respawn where we're from.
It's a shit.
That was a bad idea to say.
What does respawn? What does that mean?
Come back, whatever he's calling it.
Cursed makes a face at that.
Candor would like to facepalm, but he does not.
Hands is like, gosh, you guys weirdos have such strict rules. It's a shame too, because you all smell delicious. You know that? Hey, like,
Why, thank you.
grab a
It's our
plate.
soap.
If you don't stop, I'm gonna figure out how well my hammer works down here.
I'd imagine just as well as normal.
He hands gestures to his gun, and he's like, "Do you want to find out?" It's painful, you know?
Eat, tiny one.
Yeah, he eats. All right, so everybody gets Hero's Feast to get the advantage on wisdom saves. Hit point maximum raised by 2d10. Somebody want to roll the 2d10, or does everybody get to roll it individually?
I thought we were rolling individually.
We did
like
individually last time.
All right. You roll it for them. 19 and a 13
Deal.
for her, and then hand. Oops. There. And then 2 more for Ruin.
At least I'm not with 3 hit points anymore.
Did we call down Myrkrið?
No.
Mere food.
But also, everyone, like, we never let the last Hero's Feast drop, so make sure that you're not adding those temporary HP on top of the other temporary HP we got from the last one.
No, but you do gain the.
You gotta use
you
your-
do gain the health.
Right. You got to use your original max.
Yeah.
All right. So everybody eats. The group of them are like, "Wow, this is way better than like just some random thing that you pick up and eat raw, running through the darkness. You know, just like some random animal you grabbed, or like a severed limb off of somebody or something."
Yep, that is usually the case.
Quartz is the best cook we've got.
I think she's the only cook we've got.
I can cook.
I would not call what you do cooking.
Lucero flips Candor off.
Coffee is not cooking.
I
Does
cook
Myrkrið come down?
food. Luce yelled for him.
I didn't want to interrupt. Would I be able to finish what I was doing? It takes
yeah.
10 minutes as well, so I
Yeah,
assume I'd
yeah.
finish before he ever.
What was it on again that you were doing?
She ever. On the city,
City. Can you?
which they told us the name of, and I do not remember.
City of the Damned.
City of the
Thank you.
Damned.
The damned.
Okay. Name, describe a
Did
person,
write
place, or object. Brings consist of current tales, forgotten stories, secrets. Okay. Okay.
I'll go up with some food and like eat my portion as I watch you do whatever the heck you're doing.
Oh, this would be done by the time the food's done.
Oh, okay.
Wolfrin. The City of the Damned is the major capital city for the Void. It's inhabited by many different kinds of monstrosities and horrors that have scratched their burrows into its halls. Demons, tieflings, devils, all kinds of horrors. The strongest of which are demon lords, sometimes referred to as elders. That's basically the gist of it. You probably would know that they don't use gold as currency. They use equivalent of like soul coins, or we can call it void currency.
Great.
What
We're
else?
broke again.
It's okay. I can get us some.
Would it tell me how many of these demon lords there are? Is there like a council of 8 or anything like that?
23.
Or is it just numerous? Oh, that makes sense.
That number sounds familiar.
Thanks, I hate it.
The names of them aren't all known. Demon lords.
Yeah, I don't-
As opposed to the Arcana, who make themselves known and worshipped, the demon lords prefer to keep their true identities a secret, and the tendrils that they have into the true goings on in the city and beyond it secret.
Okay. What about general information on the city? Like, how many entrances are there?
Well, it's built into essentially mountains. Think like
Secret tunnel.
think
Like the
like
city from Lord of the Rings.
yeah, I forget what it's called.
Hobbit.
I'm also thinking about like I forget what there's Native American, was it Adobe Indians or that built like
Oh,
structures
talking about.
in the stone with like rooms, like built into the side of like plateaus and mountains and stuff.
Oh,
Like a
I
mix
don't know.
Yeah, it's Adobe.
a mix between that and like a necropolis kind of thing.
I mean, there's a thing that I think you're also thinking of. Hold on, I'll look it up.
Sure.
But continue.
Very densely populated, very complex hierarchy. Like there's demons that rule other demons, that own them, that torture them for fun. There's demons whose jobs are to be tortured, and all kinds of debauchery going on with jobs, certainly. It's just chaos for the most part.
Darren Kuyu.
Okay.
Can you link that to me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me get a better thing.
I would be interested in seeing.
Oh yeah. Although that's underground, but I guess most of it would be.
Yeah. There are some like old foundational stone there too, like stuff that was built way, way, way back. Nobody knows who built it. But there is some actual construction there deep down in the mountains. Oh yeah, I know this. This is that underground city in like
Turkey.
Yeah, Turkey. Yeah. That they said that nobody can figure out how they built it, but it could have housed
Well, no, it's
thousands.
they know exactly how they built it.
Or like I guess maybe it was like why. I don't know. I remember them talking about it on like one of the recent
Ancient Aliens, yeah.
Yeah, Ancient Aliens and the new documentary that the guy was making about the Younger Dryas and like possibility that people built this city in order to survive like an asteroid impact or
Yes, the insane dude. Everyone
Yeah.
go listen to Mini Minutemen.
Yeah. But it's basically like a bunker
We
city.
debunked all of it.
Right on.
I like that there's chickens right next to the hole that goes all the way down to the water from the very top.
That's exactly why. Yep.
Yes. Okay.
But yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Except like mountain instead of underground like that.
Yeah, instead of being entirely underground, there would be parts of it that are like on all up the side of a mountain.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, no, they did it because there's no trees anywhere, and like, it's easier to just dig down.
Easy to defend too.
Yep. They didn't really need any, huge reason to do so. It's easier, so they're gonna do it.
I will leave my puddle of blood and I guess come down to investigate the smells.
If I think of anything else about the City of the Damned, I'll let you know.
And halfway through eating, Myrkrið changes back into a smaller elven form.
Into
A
a
person.
bro. Here,
Well, they're not going to recognize you.
I've already.
Also, they might think you're like more delicious.
I mean, he does it like right in front of everyone. So, well, I guess I don't have to eat here, do I? He'll probably go back up to the roof with his food and keep a watch.
Here. And we'll put this on the GM layer. Now you've got your dude with the beard token. You can put him wherever you want.
Beard token. I didn't
Just
know we had tokens for that.
Beard. Okay. So you guys eat. You get
Drink and be
acquainted.
merry. Oh wait, no, there's no drinks.
You get acquainted with your new
Have coffee?
allies.
I will be jittering to sleep. No. I drink from my water. I remember not to accidentally say the wrong word and like smash myself in the face with a ton of water.
Lucero gives Cursed in hands and
This is a
Ruin
bad idea.
coffee.
No, water for everyone. No.
So do you guys,
Lucero offers them coffee.
No, bad.
so do you guys,
Lucero's grinning like a maniac.
do you guys take a long rest?
We assume so. Would you
We
like to do
tend to.
something before we take a long rest, Lucero?
I am putting out the alarm spell.
Okay.
Real quick though, it's a first level spell, but I only have an 8th level spell slot.
I mean, you can use your 8th level spell slot to cast it.
But I need to use my Mesium.
Mesium.
Okay.
So are we
which
using
one
the
gets
level
to
of the
roll?
spell or the level of the spell slot?
I don't link your
Oh,
Mesium.
that's a good point.
I mean, technically,
Take a look at it.
where's Mesium in all this?
Take a look at the wording.
How do I get it to show?
Copy pasta.
Yeah, you can copy paste it too. Okay. Dangerous. Okay. While you're wearing this museum, you can use arcane to cast a spell you do not know.
No.
Spell-
Yeah, the DC is 10 plus twice the level of the spell slot you expend.
Yep. So it would be
So
DC 26.
26.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Take an inspiration.
Thanks.
You don't have advantage, right?
No.
So you
Oh.
it's just
25.
Oh no.
you fail to cast it and you lose the spell slot, right?
Please say you went outside.
Yes.
Well, something does get cast. It's just not that spell.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
On a fail, you cast a
Oh.
different spell from the one you intended. Randomly determine the spell you cast by rolling
Yeah.
on the table for a level.
Oh,
of
but
spell
it's only a
slot you
5th level.
expended.
Roll me a 1d4, please, Ramblin.
1d4.
Yeah.
1.
Animate
What?
objects.
Oh.
They're not too bad.
Interesting.
That's the best one it could have been.
Yeah.
For future information, can we know what the others are?
Cloud Kill, Counter Cold, and Flame Strike.
Oh, wow. That could have been really funny.
Especially
you-
considering I
Cloud
was
Kill.
facing the tower.
Yes. And casting it inside the tower.
So you,
No, I went outside.
you animate.
No, casting it inside because you have to cast it
Oh,
on a
yeah.
20-foot area, so you'd have to cast it inside the tower. So Cloud
Yeah.
Kill would have murdered all of us.
Yeah.
Do-
Thank God you didn't roll a 2.
Do you animate the tower?
No.
Tower can't be animated.
All right.
I've
Cool.
been still holding that rock that I had light casted on, so I imagine it was probably that.
Sure. Sure.
Oh, hey, I can do something like that too.
Light lasts for an hour, so it's probably gonna be going away soon.
That's okay. I grab my drift globe.
Right on. All right. So, with your failed casting of alarm,
Nothing happens.
Nothing
Well,
happens.
something happens, but nothing important happens.
you guys want to try to rest now?
Yes.
Yes.
To help Lucero, I will use my drift globe to fucking light up the place. Let me see if I can. I don't think I have like a description of it in here, but I've got it over here. If I can press the right buttons. There we go.
Oh.
Lucero very much appreciates that.
Basically light an orb.
All right. Lights. Okay.
Well, if we're gonna sleep though. You wanna
Yeah, but
hold off
before
using
we
it?
sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's been a little while. Your light probably dies before we like fully go to sleep.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Fair enough.
Oh, it's a little guard homunculus.
Yeah, okay. Homunculus stands guard. Are you guys wanting to do watches?
Yes.
Who's taking
Yeah.
first, second, third, and fourth watch?
I'm taking all of them.
You don't have to sleep.
No.
Okay.
I have to
What?
trance, but I don't have to sleep.
Okay.
I assume trance.
Elf.
Right on.
But like an hour into the rest, you all just hear this loud cling, 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 cling.
Cool.
Everyone's woken up after an hour. Why? Why did you ruin their long rest? What happened? What were you doing?
Well, because he's looking in his bags and he found stuff that he doesn't know how to use. So now he's banging the immovable rod against the tower trying to figure out what it is.
Oh!
All right.
Luce like peeks awake, is like, wait until morning, I'll show you how to use it.
I mean, I probably took first watch. I generally like to take either first or fourth because I don't want to be waking up in the middle of the night.
Luce will take fourth if you take first.
Myrkrith's got the other two and the first and fourth, so he's on with both of you.
Quartz will sleep through the whole rest because she cooked food for everyone.
All right.
She did in Quartz's bestest.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm not going to disturb you. So after Myrkrith wakes everyone up banging the immovable rod on the tower, you all can go back to sleep for an actual long rest of 8 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I could be a jerk and be like, well, there's daylight in the towers, so you wouldn't be able to sleep. I'm just going to throw that out the window for now. You all recover.
We're all so tired, we just
Hang on.
don't care.
Hang on before you start recovering stuff. You recover your hit points. However, you recover your hit die. You do not recover spell slots. You do not recover sorcery points. Anything related to magic does not recover.
What about psychic?
Psychic. What is it?
Psionic energy dice.
Yes, as long as it's not related to spell slots or sorcery points.
Okay.
Well, how about like subclass stuff?
Like once per day stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That stuff recovers.
Do we recover hit points or just hit dice?
You recover hit
Cool.
points.
I am mostly unaffected.
You recover hit points, but not. Or I'm sorry, you recover hit points and hit dice. Just not
Okay.
spells. Just not spell slots.
Just not spell slots. So you took the first watch, Candor, as well?
Yeah.
Are you on the ground floor or on the ceiling or on the roof of Myrkrið?
I'd probably be on the roof to take a look at things.
Yeah. So sometime after the banging, he also pulls out a large wing and lifts it over and goes, "What do you think this is from?"
What'd you say? Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
What do you think this is from? I don't recognize it. And it's the Tianxi solar wing.
Okay.
I look at it. What would I need to like? I don't know. Recognize it?
I mean, you saw it before, so I think you'd.
No, I don't remember it.
No, we don't remember that.
Oh, that's right.
Mm.
Fuck. Okay.
That's why I'm bringing it up.
Make a religion or arcana or history check.
All of those are bad. I'll do history because I don't know. I just want history. 20, not natural.
Looks like the wing of a Tianxi, man. Like a fucking angel of heaven, severed, like it was ripped off brutally, like Kratos style.
But it's a white wing, correct? Or what color is
it
it?
wasn't a black angel.
Yes.
Okay.
It was a white wing. It did not change to gold, but once he ripped it off, the rest of the body did, if I recall.
What did you like purify that other wing?
Although actually it was plucked, so it doesn't have any feathers.
So it's just like a featherless plucked bird wing.
It's just a big.
It looks like a xenomorph talon.
Yeah, it's like fucking like pink and stuff, you know, like bird skin, partly translucent.
Well, they don't really have like a membrane under there.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. I guess it would just be like along the
Like
edges.
I said, it looks like a xenomorph like talon thing.
yeah. All right.
So I really am not 100% sure. I think that looks like that could be a large wing. Where did you get that?
My bag's here.
Sorry, I still can't hear you.
It's in my bags here. Someone planted it on me.
Probably not, because it's been all of us. So unless one of the others around here had access to a wing that has, a good amount of meat on it, and were hungry for our food anyways, probably it has not been planted on you. But yeah, that's strange.
I mean, at mention of the meat, Myrkrið will sniff it and go, "Oh yeah, there is," and start kind of taking.
Please don't eat it. That thing is
Why?
Evidence
Is it
of
not
something.
safe?
I don't know what.
Tastes
Also,
alright.
no, it is probably likely not safe.
Okay, first.
Just chewing a piece.
Can I try and see if there's anything off with my stuff? I don't think I got anything in that period, but Lucero was saying, Mori was saying after the other episode, is there any way for me to tell that I am missing more resources than I remember using, psychic wise?
Yeah, probably psychic wise. Yeah, you might feel a little drained, more than you should. Although you all kind of do, when you wake up from your long rest, especially the casters, you just feel like the rest wasn't quite what you needed. You almost feel like you didn't sleep. You still feel kind of weak and tired. You recover your hit points and everything. But it's just something about that rest wasn't really restful.
Myrkrið, when did you find that?
About 2 minutes ago.
And you're sure it wasn't in your bag before we got here?
Don't think so. I also have this, and he'll like shake his foot slightly, and there's an anklet on it. Didn't bring that with me.
Yeah, I look at that. What the fuck?
Yeah. New gear.
Yeah.
And this
Can I,
rod
like-
that is quite sturdy.
No, you had that. That's from the store.
Yeah. From
Oh,
the
I would
story.
remember the rod, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
never
Yes.
mind then. I would remember the rod and the anklet. It's just boots of Elvenkind reflavored.
Okay, never mind. All right.
So just the wing is the weird thing. Never mind.
Okay, cool.
I guess I'd remember the rod too.
Yeah, because
Cool.
you guys didn't loot the hoard. So
I forgot how much we. I forgot how
No,
much
we
we forgot.
did not loot the horde. Yeah, we forgot right up after we left the shop.
Okay, so it's just the wing, and I'll eat it.
it tastes really good.
I wonder
Good midnight snack.
what happened. How did we? I thought the guy in the shop said that his thing couldn't go to other planes.
He definitely did.
Obviously, he lied. That was a trap.
I don't think that he was lying.
How else do you explain us being here?
Well, I can't explain us being here to begin with, but I also don't think that it would be quite like that. For instance, I don't know why we were all on the ground mostly.
Cursed kind of stretches, and she says, "All right, who's ready to get going? If we're lucky, we can still get to that vein before someone else finds it."
Everyone?
I'm assuming we've finished the lines then.
Yes.
It's past time for show, though.
Is it really? No. We're
No.
3 hours in. 3 hours in. You guys want to go a little bit longer? I thought we'd get way further than this today.
You've been talking too much.
Hours?
I'm looking at
I don't think it's quite been.
I'm looking at the stream time right now. It's been 3 hours, 8 minutes since we went live.
No, I meant, don't we usually go 4 hours?
I was about to say, I thought we went 4.
I'm down with going another hour.
Up to them. Ferdy's typing.
In 12 minutes.
Yeah, that would be the thing.
Another hour from now is 10:48. So
Yeah.
no thanks.
That's the thing. It's kind of we did that, but also we're a little bit
since
later
we just
on time.
finished a long rest, I think it's a good time to stall out.
Yeah.
All right. All
Yeah.
right. Well, we'll get to the rest next time. You guys can.
Well, we
Go-
did rest. But,
Well, you know.
oh,
what
you
I
mean okay? The rest. Okay, got it.
the rest of what happens. You guys gonna follow the shooting star on the way back? You gonna stop and get the vein? What is gonna happen there? I guess. I mean, I kind of wanted to leave off on a cliffhanger, but that's okay. We don't.
I mean, it's
have
kind
to.
of a cliffhanger.
We don't.
We
Yeah,
have to go see if Hans survived the night.
you're in a tower hanging off a cliff. So
Literally, yes.
It is a literal cliffhanger. So, what you guys did good job. Good job surviving the fight. Very proud. Much proudos. So for those of you watching, you can jump into this insane Discord yourselves for free at this link here. If you're watching on YouTube, you can check the description down below for the links. You can also check out things like this Deviant Art page for art for Vash, Wolfrin's character from A-Team. And you know, if you're watching this, you know where to find me, but here's my stuffs. Good job, players. Awesome playing with you guys as always. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Come back next week for more Forest of Flesh. Tomorrow on the channel, we're going to be playing some masks. We're going to be doing some more Haze Crux Miasma Masquerade. Wednesday, we got Broken, maybe? If it looks like we might have Broken this week.
I think?
Potentially.
Yeah.
And then Friday, we have Unknown New Orleans. You guys want to tune back in Friday for that. I think that's all the stuff I got. Does anyone have any shout outs or announcements or anything I missed?
Nope.
Well,
I don't think so.
thanks for watching for Slash. And remember,
Graham Hancock should not be believed by anyone. Goodbye.
Ancient Aliens is full of bullshit. All right. You guys have a good one. Take care. We'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Good night.
Peace.
Good night.
Night.